Hello everyone. So in this video we are going to discuss about the output statement. Output statement means whatever we are printing on the console on the output line, that is nothing but a become a output statement in the Python. So for the output we are using the print statement. Print is the keyword which we are going to use for printing the different type of objects or variables in the Pythons, right? So these are the these are the keywords are available in the Pythons. So I'm going directly with the examples to show you how we are going to use the print to display the all the data. So suppose that there are different type of print are there. So in the Python 2 versions it is available as an print space and then data in the string form, and this is the syntax in the Python 2 version. But in the Python 3 this is the basically a print, and in the parenthesis and data, right? So this is the syntax in the Python 3 versions, right? And upper side this. Okay, so this is the applicable for the Python 3 version, and this is applicable for the Python 2 versions syntax. And this is will not be execute. We cannot execute the Python 2 version into the Python 3. So suppose that if you want to print any data, you can use the print keywords and then you can pass the data. Now it will be print the data, hello words. Okay, so we can use this slash n. Slash n is nothing but a new line. Slash t is nothing but a tab. Okay, so we discussed these escape characters in the first class, where we discussed that all the type of escape characters are available in the Python. So these are the escape character. Suppose that these are the escape characters, in that case it will print the new line of the first word and second word. This is a tab, so it will print the data into the tab, right? And if you are using the integer multiply with the strings, it will repeat as many times as it is, like 10 times. So it will repeat the 10 times. Either you will multiply with the left side or right side, doesn't matter, it will repeat. So this is nothing but a repetitive operator if I'm talking about the strings. And plus is nothing but a concatenation. Suppose that we are using plus on hello and word, right? So it will add both of the words without any space, correct? So there is a different between the this output and this output. If you are using this one, this will concatenate and it will not having any space. But if you are printing the hello separately and word separately, it will having the by default one space. Okay, because whatever the data we are printing, different objects, that will contain always a space. But if you are doing any data concatenation, it will do not have the any space. So this is the interview question sometime asked, that what is the difference between both of them, right? Concatenations. Now next type of print is basically print with the variable number of the argument. Suppose that if you have a b c contain the 10, 20 and 30, if you want to print that, in that case you can print it the value as a comma b comma c, and comma separated you can print all the data. Okay, one by one you can print, pass all the data comma separate, and it will print that. There is another syntax are there, sap is equal to, suppose that if you want to print all the data abc, by default it is a comma separate, by default it is a space separate. But if you want to print all the data abc in the comma separated, you can use this sap is equal to will take, and it will print all the data in the comma separated rather than the space separated. Space is by default. Suppose if you want to print all the data in the colon separated, it will print the colon separated. If you want to print all the data and nothing you have mentioned, that by default it will print as a space separated data. Understood? So this separator is equal to will be used to print as per your requirement. Now coming to this print for format, that is the and attribute. So suppose that if you have a hello Dinesh Kumar, these are the three data, and you want to print all the data in the different line, first line, second line and third line, right? So in that case you have to write the three print statement, and you have to press the three print data hello, then world, then Kumar. But rather than doing this way, we can have the one of the keywords is available, that is the and is equal to. So and is equal to, we can use all the whatever the next data you are going to print in the next line can print into the same line, right? Suppose that if you are printing hello Dinesh Kumar in the different print statement, it will print in the new line. But if you want to print all the data into the same line, in that case you can use the and is equal to. So and is equal to will take one argument, that is by default is space, right? If you want to mention space, that will space. So hello world, hello Dinesh Kumar, all the line of code will be going to print into single line. If you have mentioned the comma, right, it will print hello and Dinesh with the comma separated. If you see that this is the comma separated, it was printed, and this is the space separated, right? So suppose that if you have multi-line of print statement, if you want to print the into single line, you can use the and is equal to, that can help. Next format of the print statement is print object. If you have the L, that is a list data type having the items, and T is a tuple that is having the item. If you want to print that, you can directly print that object also. That's it. That is not require anything. It will print whole object into the output. Next form of the print statement is print string and variable list. Suppose that multiple data you want to print into the print statement include, right? Like you have to mention the variable s is equal to a is equal to, then how we can do that? We can mention that, suppose that as a s1 s2 Dinesh 28 Java Python. So you can combine all the one statement like hello, and then Dinesh means you can place here, and then comma your age, and then comma variable. So these are the variable all going to include and print to a single line. Similarly here you can mention the, you are teaching s1 and comma and s2, you can mention that, and you can print this line of code. For simplifying this kind of requirement, we can use the formatted string. Formatted string is nothing but a, here you are passing all the variables here multiple way, right? But rather than passing the your variables in different place, you can mention all the variable into a single place. Suppose that if you have a two variable you want to pass, right? So you can combine, you can use the formatted string. This is the formatted string, and here you can mention the percentage d. So this is the zeroth place, this is going to replace, b is going to replace here, and c is going to replace here. So percentage d is the digit, is the integer going to replace, right? Percentage is going to replace here. So this percentage is basically tell us the positions where you are going to placing the data, right? So percentage a will going to place here, percentage b going to replace here, and c going to replace here. There is another advanced format is available in the Python. Suppose that if you want to print rather than percentage b c like that, you can use the dot formatted, right? You can mention the all the strings whatever you want to write in the single quote or double quote, and just mention the curly bracket 0, curly bracket 1, curly bracket 2. This is the zeroth position, one position, and third second position, and these are the same sequence we are going to follow whatever we pass into the signature, right? And similarly 0 1 2 you can pass the index value, and similarly you can pass the value also x y z, and you can mention x equal to name, y is equal to zf, and z equal to salary. And with the help of this you can print the all the required variables. This here you have to use the dot formatted and pass all the arguments, all the variables in the parentheses, right? So this is all about the input and output and print statement. If you have any doubt, you can ask in the comment section. I will reply on that. And if you have any issue, if you want to solve any problems, just be with me. I will solve. I will show you the some of the problem statement also. Yeah. Thank you so much.